going on, guys? Bridget Daly here at the Warped Tour in Carson, hanging out with Eric from Gym Class Heroes. What's going on?
Oh, not too much. Just baking out in the sun with my jacket on like an idiot.
You need a cool tank. You need the tank look.
Oh, I think the tank look is a little played out on Warped Tour this year.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
So, how long have you guys been on the road?
Well, we took about a year and a half off, and we've just been doing this Warped Tour gig for about 2.5 weeks. It's been awesome.
2.5 weeks, not too bad. So it's like, sort of a manageable amount of time.
We're just dipping our feet back in the pond, testing out the water before we go crazy this fall with our headline tour,
So when does that start?
The logistics are still being worked out, but I believe it starts at the end of October.
Sweet.
Flows into November.
Cool. So you guys get like a little break after this. You can kind of like.
Not really. I mean, things are picking back up, in lieu of our new record, and we're gonna go and visit our fans over in Europe in September. So that's gonna be fun. We're just staying busy, trying to stay busy.
So talk to me about the new music. What can fans expect, in the coming months?
Well, if the name of the record doesn't give it away, it's called Papercut Chronicles Part 2. And, it has that name for a reason. We're revisiting a lot of the old themes from the earlier record. Literally like borrowing, certain elements from songs, either riffs or chord progressions, and, changing it into new songs. That's not what we did the entire record, But, I would definitely say to not expect it to sound like the first Papercut Chronicles record, That's something that Gym Class Heroes has always done. We never want the same record twice, We're always experimenting. I wouldn't call our music experimental, like jazzy hands, experimental. But, we definitely have experimented with different sounds, but we're definitely bringing it back to this, the conception of Gym Class Heroes, that darker, moodier, but still fun record.
Yeah, I totally get it. So when you were, when part one was coming about, did you have it in your heads that you were definitely going to do a part two? Was that always part of the plan?
Not at all. No. We don't even like to think what's happening 10 minit's from now. Let alone, you know what I mean? So, everything that we've done, is pretty much just how we're feeling at that time. And I think it's something that we felt, and also our fans, to like bring it back to the defining record, that record that made the Gym Class Heroes sound,
How important, speaking of fans, do you think that like fan interaction via like social networking is these days?
I think it's so important. You know what? Lady Gaga is all up on that. She knows what she's doing. A cigarette one.
So what would your fans be called? So hers are little monsters. What would it be like, little mini heroes?
Oh.
Or gym rats?
I think gym rats are cool.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, gym rats is nice. Yeah. Actually, that's a great idea.
Okay.
Good. Yeah.
Just put it on a t-shirt. You can sell it, whatever.
Gym rats.
Become
a member of the gym rat crew.
Yeah, I like it. Watch, it's gonna blow up tomorrow. You just watch.
Actually, we do kind of have a elite fan club for our fans called the Varsity Squad or something like that. Varsity Club. I don't even know. I'm a horrible person.
So you run the fan club, I'm guessing? Yeah.
No.
Okay, so I know you guys did a collaboration with Adam Levine. Any other collaborations you want to do in the future, or anything that's kind of in the works?
Well, for this record, no, there's not going to be any other ones. We're trying to keep it as to the original as much as possible. And people were like, oh, well, what's up? You guys putting this super poppy song on this record. It's like, all right, well, Cupid's Chokehold was kind of like, the sore thumb in the first Papercut record. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously it's gonna fit in. It's not like it's just gonna. It's not like a filler track or anything, It's but yeah. What was the question?
Are you gonna do any other collaborations in the future, or do you want to? Like, who's your dream collaborator?
Oh, my dream collaborator? God, I don't know. I mean, anytime I get asked that, I always just think of metal bands because I like metal.
That's cool though.
Yeah, but yeah, this
cool to like kind of have completely two different.
On a Gym Class record, come on.
knows,
Who are you kidding? Label's not gonna let that happen.
Like rappers are like collaborating with like Justin Bieber these days. So really anything can happen.
Well, I definitely don't want to collaborate with Justin Bieber.
Probably gonna lose some fans.
I love him though. I actually adore the kid. He's awesome.
He's a cool dude.
He's a really cool guy. Really cool guy. But I just can't imagine that little prepubescent squeaky voice on a Gym Class record.
I can't.
Hey, maybe when you grow up, kid, you know.
Grow a little facial hair. So what's been like your highlight so far these past couple weeks?
Yeah, I was just saying, earlier that the best part right now, absolutely, number one, being back with our fans. You know, they've been so grateful to us and very patient. You know, it's been a while since we put out a record, and they're still coming out and seeing us and showing us love. So, I mean, it's amazing. And you know, we show love back. You know, we hang out at our merch table. Yeah, we do signings. We do very small, intimate acoustic sets for them. Yeah, we love hanging out with our fans. It's great.
And one more question: have you kind of like met or seen any bands on this tour that you maybe weren't familiar with before this Warped Tour that you really like?
Yeah, actually, if you tune in, you can hear them in the background right now. They're called Larry and his Flask, and they're I'd definitely say bluegrass. You know, I wouldn't just call them country. They're definitely bluegrass, and yeah, they're awesome. And the reason why I was turned on to them is because I'm a big fan of Lucero, who's kind of like a wild card band on this tour anyway. And they're like, oh man, if you're into Lucero, you gotta go check out Larry and his Flask. I did. It freaking blew me away. And you know, Kevin Lyman, he's being nice and letting them play the main stage every once in a while, which they totally deserve. You know, they're killing it right now. It's great.
All right, well, thanks so much for talking to us. I appreciate it so much.
Thank you.